Well, hello Pisces, or welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot read is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can. I tend to do that by using this plain deck to bring in the star sign or the type of star sign of the person we are doing the read about. It is a general read, it may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Still subscribe and share. Subscribe because the next read might be for you. Share because this read might be for someone you know. Okay, we are dealing with a Jack of Spades, which is a Gemini. Okay, so there we go. At the bottom of the deck, before I do my cut, is the Knight of Cups. To go with that, Two of Cups. So this is starting to look like it's going to be a love read. It's pretty much the flavour of the week, I would say. And the Six of Wands, a victory. So we got a Gemini, possibly a soulmate with the Two of Cups, wanting to express to you how they feel about the future between you and them. Is what I'm going to go with off the bat here. Okay, while I'm shuffling, we'll quickly just explain where the cards are going and what the energies will be. So the first cards, what will come out will be the main energy of the connection. Okay, that'll be the top one in the top left corner. And then underneath that will be, how does this Gemini feel about you? And then underneath that will be what the universe is hoping for an overall outcome. And I say hoping for an overall outcome because we can all get in the way of the universe's plans with our own free will, and quite often do. Okay, underneath that Jack will be the overall energy of the read, which will come from the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we have got the Nine of Wands for the connection itself. We got the Sun for how they feel about you, and we have got the Knight of Wands coming out for the overall outcome, and we have got the Death card coming out for the overall energy of this. Something has changed. Okay, it could be a way of thinking, a way of acting, possibly a way of feeling. Okay, but there is something in the dynamics of this read that has changed. Maybe 2 weeks ago you would not have entertained anything from this Gemini, but this Gemini may have done something which has made you look at them in a different light. Perhaps it's you, perhaps you've done something what's made the Gemini look at you in a different light. Okay, it's that sort of thing. Perhaps a dog has died, perhaps a car got smashed up, perhaps a tree fell down. That would be something dying, something coming to the end. And obviously, if the car got smashed up, then there's a new car. If the dog died, there's probably a puppy. If a tree fell down, there's new life springing up around it, because that's the way nature works. Okay, and that'll be something new coming in. Okay, so we got the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is feeling defensive. So someone is feeling defensive about this connection. Okay, first things first there. That could be you. It could be this Gemini. It could be both of you. Okay, there's various different reasons you could be feeling defensive. It could be you're feeling defensive because you've come out of a bad relationship and you thought, well, I'm never going to get into another relationship as long as I live. It could be that the dog died and you're still mourning the loss of your dog. Okay, why is my camera trying to focus in on absolutely everything what moves? There you go. So yeah, there's you're feeling defensive, but I feel the defenses are coming to an end. Okay, I feel we're getting close to a Ten of Wands being burdened by feeling defensive. Right, so we got the Moon coming out, we got the King of Cups coming out, we got the High Priestess out with that, and we got the Tower. Okay, so the Moon card is about being kept in the dark. Okay, perhaps this Gemini has always loved you and has always wanted to be with you in one way, shape or form. The reason I say one way, shape or form, all because this is a soulmate read, or because the Knight of Cups come out, which is a love message coming in, because the Knights tend to be messages, Cups tend to be love. But the other thing in the Knight of Cups can be is dreaming about one's future, seeing one's own future, seeing where one wants to be in 5, 10, 15 years' time. A soulmate doesn't necessarily mean it's a lover coming into you. It could be your parent, it could be your brother, it could be anyone like that. Okay? Or a sister if you don't have any brothers, or a cousin if you don't have any siblings. And it might not necessarily be about love. They might be offering you a new job opportunity. They might be offering you a shoulder to cry on and things. So I do feel a lot of people watch these tarot reads for what's coming and happening in love, and the Two of Cups get pulled one way or another, and they all think, yay! And it don't pan out for them. But why doesn't it pan out for them? Because they were going in with a preconception that it's all about love, when it might not be, especially when you are dealing with general reads. Okay? So there is something you don't know. Maybe I've just enlightened you. Maybe that's now really like the Sun card and not the Moon card anymore. But there is something you're in this connection which is kept in the dark. There is something which is unknown to someone in this connection. What is unknown is something to do with love. It is the King of Cups. It's an indecision of love, though. Do I give them the cup of love, or do I keep it for myself? The King of Cups can be selfish. He likes to keep his love for himself. But sometimes the King of Cups can be very generous and offers just as much love as the Queen of Cups does. The High Priestess is swinging us back to secrets again. There is something being hidden from you. The fact that now we got 2 hidden cards sandwiching a King of Cups is saying you have no idea about how this Gemini feels about you. Or, as a general read, it could be vice versa. The Gemini has no idea how you feel about them. This creates a tower. This is shaking the foundations of your life, either when this truth gets revealed, because both of these cards also indicate the truth will be coming to the surface soon. Okay, whatever that's meant to be, I'm assuming there's a crab, but it could be a crayfish, it could be a lobster, I'm not entirely sure, but it's coming out of the water. Yeah, the truth is being revealed. Now, the High Priestess also indicates intuitively you know the secret, you know the answer. Okay, and trust in that gut feeling of yours. But by this truth coming out one way or another, it creates a tower. Oh my God, I never knew they felt that way. Oh my God, I never thought of taking that up as a career option. Thank you, Gemini, for telling me. Something like that. That is also the burdens I was talking about. Yeah, and that's the burdens crashing down around you. You are no longer burdened by something anymore. Crossing this 9 of Wands, this defensiveness, is the 6 of Wands, victory, being recognized for your own hard work. Okay, it's a hard-won victory. You've worked hard. This is why you're defensive. You protecting what you have earned and what you have worked for, and you feel victorious that you have protected that despite everything else. Okay, let's see what the Sun is about. How is this Gemini thinking, feeling about you and the situation? Okay. So the Sun card is an indication of happiness. If you look at a little boy on top of that horse is full of joy and glee. It's security, it's the truth being revealed. The sunshine reveals everything that was hidden by the moon. Okay, but there's that 9 of Wands again. So it could be the Gemini who's actually feeling defensive about something. Okay, the King of Wands has been downgraded to a Page of Wands. We have the Star card coming out as well, and we have also got the 6 of Cups. So, yes, how do they think and feel about you? You make them happy. When they think about you, they're smiling. Even if it's only on the inside, they might not be letting it out to the public. But there is then this 9 of Wands, this defensiveness. They don't want other people knowing how they feel about you. Okay, so if someone mentions your name around them, inside they're glowing up like a sun, but on the outside they're just sort of like playing that cool, defending that feeling, keeping that feeling down, and saying, yeah, well, Pisces, and they are what they are, they're Pisces, aren't they? Yeah, something like that, being indifferent about it. But they want to let you know how they actually feel. The Page of Cups, it's a messenger. It's a younger energy. It could be indicating that this Gemini is younger than you. It could also just be an indication that they haven't spent as many lifetimes on this planet as you. Okay? And because of that, the Page of Cups is sort of like a romanticist. Yeah? They dream of what it can all be like, but only ever on the perfect level. They don't really dream about like the times you may wake up and you're grumpy because you slept funny and you've got a crook in your neck and it's hurting, and they say something to you and you rip their head off. Yeah, all because you've hurt your neck because you slept funny. Things like that. But they are wishing that they could be with you, or there is a wish of some description that they have, which is somehow linked to you in this read. The Six of Cups is reminiscing on past happy times. So this could be a possible past person who is coming back, but it is also a soul contract. It could be that they are reminiscing on other lifetimes that they have spent with you. Sometimes, I don't know if you've ever been there, but you get these feelings of joy and happiness from an experience you're remembering or something like that, but you can't quite place when or where it happened. It's normally because it didn't happen in this lifetime. You're in a situation that triggers that memory out of your deep subconscious, your soul, if you want to call it that. And the situation is very similar, which makes your soul think, oh yeah, we were here about 500 years ago, weren't we? Yeah, okay, there weren't cars, there was carts, but it's still much the same. Yeah, it's that sort of thing. It is a contract. It's seen as a soul contract card. So we've now got the Two of Cups, which is seen as the soulmate card, the coming together of two energies, and we've got the Six of Cups, the soul contract card. You two are tied together on a soul level. This might only just literally be to help each other out, give each other information, and then part and go your separate ways, or it might be to stay together forever. Crossing the sun is the Hierophant. The Gemini is happy because they are starting to believe more in this spiritual sort of stuff. Tarot reads, fortune telling, seeing signs and the like. I feel the energy of that Hierophant with the sun is that slow dawning that things happen for a reason. It's like, I keep seeing Pisces everywhere I go. There must be a reason for this. I have no control over where Pisces goes, and I'm doing my job and I'm getting sent left, right and centre, but everywhere I go, I see Pisces. Or I see someone who reminds me of Pisces. I see someone who looks like Pisces. Yeah. I see two fishes flapping around on the floor. It's Pisces. Again, and they're starting to realise that perhaps there is a hand, perhaps there is something other than their own free will, their own choices, which drives things. And they're starting to embrace to that as well. So they're starting to wake up. With that waking up, though, they are starting to realise what they may have lost in the past. Okay? And not necessarily concentrating on what they can have in the future. But they are still being drawn towards you somehow. With that Six of Cups at the end. Right, so the outcome, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles upright, the Temperance, okay, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Wands, they're going to come charging in, or someone's going to come charging in with a direct message, okay? I can't take it anymore, I'm going to tell Pisces how I feel. There you go, something like that. Or possibly, I can't take it anymore, I'm going to tell Gemini to jog on. I don't know which way round it's going to turn out. You know your situation much better than I do. All I'm doing is picking up the energies around you and this Gemini. The Queen of Wands is a suggestion that someone is taking off their mask. They're going to be genuine when this person comes in with this message. It's going to be genuine. There's going to be no deceit. There's no going to be hiding behind anything. When I say you're going to get a truthful message, because he's coming charging in with the Ace of Swords there, it is going to be really truthful. The Queen of Pentacles is indicating that we will be getting success out of this, but it indicates it's also going to be coming in on a feminine level. It's going to be loving, nurturing, not so much talking about the practical side of things. It's going to be talking about the more of the love and the romance side of things. I am drawn to the fact that she's holding a scepter there in her hand. Now, a scepter, for want of another word, is a wand. Okay, but she's holding that away from her pentacle. So whatever she's coming in to offer you, and I say she, it's a she on the card. Okay, not necessarily she or she, you. It's a she on the card. Okay, so whatever they come in offering you is going to be practical, even though I said it's not going to be practical. It's all going to be about the love and stuff, and it's going to be loving, but then not doing it from a passionate point of view. They may have lots of passion for you, but they're holding that back. Yeah, that can come if the answer is yes, or no. I don't know. No might work as well. I don't know. The Temperance card is all about patience, and there's the 2 cups from our main overview. She is mixing, again, it's a she on the card, I assume, because she's in a dress, but it's an angel. They're mixing the liquid from one cup to the other. That is the coming together of the energies. That is the combining of the energies. We've also got 2 cups there, and she's pouring the liquid out into the 5D and the 3D, the real world and the spiritual world. That's the intentions being set for the wish. Gemini is doing that, and the outcome is the universe is actually mixing these wishes together. Okay, your wishes and their wishes, to make a new beverage, so to speak, a sweet tasting nectar for you both to drink. There will be work involved. Okay, this won't be plain sailing. It won't be riding off into the sunset on the back of a horse. It will be having to overcome obstacles, having to overcome burdens, having to overcome preconceptions and the like. You're going to have to work on yourself, and they're going to have to work on their self as well before this can fully get going. But everything has to work at some point, don't they? Little birds in a nest, they have to keep working their wing muscles so they're strong enough to actually take that first leap out of the nest and fly. Don't know why I said that to you lot. Means something to probably one of you watching. Crossing is the burdens. Okay, that 10 of Wands. I said literally the last card being pulled out, bookending the first card what started all this. We go from the 9 to the 10 of Wands. Yes, the outcome of this is going to create burdens for you, but the thing with burdens is that they come to an end. That's the indication of an end. It's an indication then that there is a new start to be had. There are a couple of new start cards out here. We got the Death card there. We got the... I'm sure there's another new start card I had out here somewhere. Actually, out and out new start card, but perhaps not. So yeah, we got the, at the very least, the Death card there. Something is ending and something is beginning. Something is being reborn. Okay, that is your read, Pisces. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, that is fantastic. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't panic. Don't worry, not every read can resonate with you. Simply subscribe, tune in next week, and next week's one might resonate with you. Okay, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all soon.